Well, hello, my precious gemstones. How are we all tonight, this morning, today? Time zones. So, I've had a great day. I slept most of it again. I love being on holidays. Um, so, um, we're just going to continue playing whatever this game is. Like, we've got UFOs. We've got a haunted lake. We've got fishing. We've got pyramids. We've got a Area 23 army base that I have no idea. Seriously. Um, so let's get on with the show. Actually, before we do, well, she's still purring, but let's get some. I don't know if you can hear her or not, but no, I don't think it's picking it up, unfortunately. We had some kitty cat ASMR. Say hello, Shane. Say hello, precious gemstone. I am kitty cat. Meow. And she's just decided that nope, I will not be joining the stream today, which fair enough. Streaming's not for everyone. So let's jump on in. We're up to day 21. Let's see what insanity we come up with today. Oh, yes, the music. Hey, started. Oh, this looks right. Enter order. Fuel. Oh wow. So that's what the new ones are like. Oh wow. I don't know. Do we think it's a pyramid or not? Oop, let's see if they use card or cash. Old people. Although, no, that's not very good. A lot of old people use technology. I do like it when they choose to use card. Oh. So now we go F. Why doesn't that make life easier? Although I do kind of prefer the little mini game where you have to hold the shift key and the space bar. I don't mind that. I feel like I'm really just gonna love discovering everything that this game has to offer. Like, the gameplay is so relaxing, and the lore and the story is just so rich. Nice. Let's order some more petrol. Place order. So let's turn the light on here. Oh, let's go get our fuel delivery first. Oh, I love it. Alright, so we've got plenty of petrol. That should keep people going for a while. Now let's see what we've actually got. So, drinks are fine. We don't have any room for more snacks. What have we got in the, well, what have we got in the wagon? Yeah. Actually, this on the shelves. So that's all good. Alright, so let's go back and order some stuff. Oh, running out of those. Gum. A few more snacks. Place that order. Actually, no, while we're here, let's see what we can do about some decorations. No, spent too much money for this guy. Area 23. There's a lot of really cool stuff. Oh, what do we got here? We can clean up the interior of the place. We'll go with that one. There we go. Now, doesn't that look like a bit more like a shop you'd actually want to go into? Because we like to have decorations all over the place, don't we? That looks much better. Pop our 4 there. Here. Excellent. Plenty of there. And that's full. There, looks a lot less shabby in here, doesn't it? Let's go to bed and hope that nothing strange happens. There, see? Nothing strange happened. Cozy. So I guess the next priority then will be to upgrade the other one too. If we can just make this all as quick as possible. Why not? Oh yeah. Oh, here we are. The manual one. There we go. Let's go get ourselves some more petrol. Actually, what is that what I was looking at? The really expensive. Yes, we need a wacky waving inflatable alien. I mean, I don't think there's really any option. Go, fill that up. Hit the X key. Wacky waving inflatable alien. Oh, Mr. Plod's here. Better behave ourselves. How's it going? No incidents? Well, apart from a couple of bizarre things that people don't talk about, so as not to appear crazy, everything's fine. Sometimes strange occurrences. can disguise completely ordinary dangers. So it's always best to report them. Do you believe in mystic stories, UFOs, a thing in the lake, anything of the sort? Would it make you feel better if the sheriff started believing stories people don't talk about so as not to appear crazy? I'm not sure, but at least I'd be reassured that you wouldn't call me crazy. We're all crazy here, let's just admit it. I was born here. I've seen some weird stuff. So I doubt your stories can surprise me. Funny thing is, now that I'm going over the incidents in my mind, I realise that they could indeed all have a completely ordinary explanation. Just like I said. But still, what do you think happened to the previous owner? As I said, there are many theories. How about you and I play a game where we have to name the craziest one? Then I'd say it's not right for a sheriff to play it. What if you had to play it to gain the trust of a witness, for instance? Ha! You're a sly one, alright then? Indigenous peoples believe that there are places in the area around Cloven Peak where the boundary between the spirit world and our world has thinned. Okay, this is set in Maine, isn't it? And I'm not just saying that because I have literally just finished reading the Dark Tower series again. Oh my god, that is like my favourite book series ever. Black snow falls there and black plants sprout from the ground. And sometimes spirits travel from there to our world and take someone, or switch places with them. Crazy enough for you? Quite. Even a little creepy. Then it's your turn to tell a story. Deal. Oh my goodness. This game just keeps on keeping on, doesn't it? Now we got spooky otherworldly stuff to do. One indigenous legend speaks of a giant whose axe blow was so powerful that it split not just the mountain, but space itself. And now our world sometimes gets visitors from the other world. But who are they? Lost souls? Or spirits only pretending to be lost? I've become acquainted with some people, but I don't know what to expect from them. Which people? It was one of my customers. An oddball historian. Could it be the one claiming that Cloven Peak is a pyramid? The very same. Well, he's new here, but I think he's just a harmless charlatan. They are not uncommon in these parts. They come, explore something or other, and leave. Do they go missing? No more often than the others, but louder. As always happens with people who are even slightly famous. We had an entire film crew disappear once. How do you lose a whole film crew? From that show, Ghost Hunters, I would think. Anyway, as far as this historian is concerned, I don't think there is anything to worry about. Alright, thanks. Some Eric guy, and often... I'm going to struggle with this word for a long time, aren't I? Ophthalmologist. I know him, and I would trust that one less than anyone else. Always playing the dummy when he worked in Area 23. So, this area is real. The base itself is. Not sure about the rumours surrounding it. Not long ago, I even had an order to send them reports of all strange occurrences. To Eric, specifically? No, but I talked to him as well. About the disappearance of the previous owner of this gas station. Was it somehow related to Area 23? No, they were just upgrading their surveillance systems at the time. They stuck cameras and God knows what else all over the forest. But they were unable to help us. This Eric guy said that the surveillance system hadn't been active at the time of the owner's disappearance. Isn't that convenient? Like hell it wasn't. I tried to find info on him, by the way, but apart from a couple of smudged footprints, there was nothing. A shady guy, and apparently some kind of pseudoscientist in the past. I don't know how he wormed his way into a secret base. Alright, let's ask about some of the neighborinos. I ran into someone next to the gas station. And you want to know if they could pose a threat? Who else would I ask, if not the sheriff? Okay, is anyone else thinking that the sheriff now is dodgy? Is that just me? Like, there is this guy at the local tire landfill. You mean Grumpy Bobby? Oh, you don't have to worry about him. He may not look like it, but he's something of a local celebrity. The whole town is filled with his tire sculptures. There is a fisherman living at the lake not far from here. Barry? Oh my god! There had to be a Barry. So, for those who did not grow up in Australia in the 90s and did not see our Yogo commercials, I'll get back to you, Barry. I've never met a kinder soul. On you, Barry. He doesn't even eat meat, and he only uses a scoop net to catch fish. And even then, it's just to care for rare species in his aquarium. Well then, I see. Thanks for the information. This game, seriously. Have a nice day. Thank you for using your card. How much is upgraded that second? $350. Buy another attraction spot so we can put up all of our decorations. All right. Thank you. Oh, Lordy, Bill's here. This will be interesting. Tell me I'm not the only one who saw that. Sorry? So what is that? The Beholder's Triangle, right above Cloven Peak. Well, I'm not sure, but maybe there really is something like that over there. So I'm not going crazy. They did reactivate the base after all. The base? Yes, they have a base inside Cloven Peak. It has been there for a millennia. That historian almost got it right about the pyramid. Only it wasn't built by our ancestors. It was paleo contact. Bill, have you considered therapy? Something's brewing. Could it be an invasion? If it is, they will send out invisible stealth scouts first for sure, to make sure that we can't do anything against them. If you see one, don't let them know. Okay, how am I supposed to know if I see something that's invisible? Like, isn't the whole point is that it's invisible and I won't see it? If I see someone invisible? Yes, let them think we are none the wiser. Then we'll stand a chance, at least. Good to know. Happy for you, Bill. Seriously though, look at Cloven Peak at sunset. Alright, we've got ourselves another voice recorder. Now that hurts. We've covered almost the entire forest around Cloven Peak with cameras and cutting edge sensors, and haven't detected a single anomaly in a month of monitoring. And then the sheriff brings us a whole stack of eyewitnesses' accounts for the same period. All right, we'll feed it to the neuroanalyst tomorrow and see what it says. Honestly, the more I read, the more I actually want to live in this game, seriously. Okay, is it just a coincidence we've been doing all this lore and stuff, and now we've got, you know, we've got to give $6.66 worth of change? I'm not seeing the coincidence, guys. No more customers for today. Well, order 50 litres more of petrol. Let's see how we're doing with the shelves. Nope. Okay. Pop that away and let's go get our fuel delivery. There's the 3 stars right there on top of Cloven Peak. I'm just gonna walk around. I want to see if there are any more of those voice recorders around. Yes, we found one. What did Red Elk say? What if it knows we're watching? What if that's the reason? I simply can't find any other explanation. Could aliens from distant stars see the radiation from our sensors and bypass them? It would be simply foolish to think otherwise. Could this be possible for a mysterious, rare species, potentially capable of hypnosis, which is how it has successfully eluded us all these years and centuries? Hypothetically, yes. And what about visitors from another world or inhabitants of the reverse house? Call them whatever you like. And what do we even know about them and their abilities? Absolutely nothing, and so on and so forth. By the way, I haven't seen this Red Elk guy in a while. I'd better ask the soldiers. 1 second. Need to turn the heater off. Now it's warm enough in here. Okay, because I am getting like some severe, like, Dark Tower meets Twin Peaks vibes from this place. And there's another one. I've barely slept the last 3 days, trying to find the answer to that last question. I've been guzzling coffee and staring at the screens, replaying in my head conversations I had with Red Elk. When suddenly, today, at exactly 3 a.m., I see him leaving an abandoned gas station and looking straight into the camera with his signature smile. And the next second, he's gone. Of course, I immediately rushed to the control panel to rewind and watch the footage. I looked at the time code and it showed 5 a.m. I looked at my watch. 5 a.m. Where did my 2 hours go? And what the hell was that? I looked at the footage from 3 a.m. An empty gas station building and no sign of red elk. Am I going crazy? Or did I just doze off without realizing it? I want to meet this red elk guy. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he was... Alright. Day 1. I decided to record my observations as if I were a real scientist. Although, why? As if. That's what I am now, officially. Funding, military support, equipment. I counted 23 vehicles in the convoy. All this after so many years of abuse and ridicule. It's a funny old world. Who knew that you had to enter via Cobalt? Oh, I think we're arriving. Hang on, catch fish. Come on. Trista fish. Okay. Another one. We're getting some pretty good money for $500 for that one. This feels like a very cheap and easy way to make money. Only $5 for that one. E-turtle. We'll try for one last one. Come on. Come on. Into the net. Come on. Come on. Nice. I wonder if I can order myself an aquarium now. That would look really nice in the shop. Maybe I need to have a talk to that bear fella. Barry. I love that. Bazaar. So how's your gas station doing? Slow. And you fishing? Same. Alright, it was nice to meet you. It was nice to chat. Drop by when you can. Do I do it? Alright, day 81. Nothing. I spent almost the entire day and night.
All right, why is this not working? All right, we'll see if. Can you guys hear me now? For some reason, my microphone just stopped working, which I think's a bit rude, but. Why has auto tune been turned on? I don't even know. Yeah, I'm now having to use my earpiece, so let me just turn that down, so that you don't get your ears blasted out. Weird. I don't know. I've been having all sorts of weird nonsense happen. Um, yeah, I don't know. Between this game and and this is my own fault. I've been watching Sonic the Hedgehog creepypasta stuff because Sonic.exe is still, yeah, it's making a resurgence. All right, we got plenty of petrol. Let's go to see Barry before we help the customer at the pump. Ah, um, all right, let's go and go back to work. So Avalon, I've upgraded the pumps. Look how quick, like I don't have to do anything at all. Isn't technology great? I just hit the F key and the space bar and overcharge everyone for petrol. Lovely. Although I do miss, having to hold the shift key and the space bar at the same time. It is nice to automate everything. And check out who's at the checkout, and then order some more petrol. One of those, one of those, one of those, a few of those. Order in some petrol. Got all of that. All right, so we need to get enough money to do the auto repair shop level 2, and then we can unlock level 3. Right. Oh, for crying out loud. Let's go get our petrol delivery. Wait, hold up. Am I expected to now go and repair pump up tire? How do I how do I do this? Start. Alright. Remove the cap. Place the pump hose. Required pressure is 2.6. Pull over. Put the cap back on. Okay. Right then. And I think I just lost a customer. Or are they just moving to the Bowser? No, they're just moving to the Bowser. Awesome. So I just became a mechanic. Lovely. Take the money, one of those, some of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those. Some petrol in. Oh, for the love of. Can we just do... I only got 2 pumps at the moment. I think that's the maximum I can have, though. I don't think there's too much more. Although we do have an auto repair shop now. So apparently I'm now a mechanic. Oops, one of those. I do hope we can, you know, hire someone to help us, because this is getting ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Please tell me there's going to be a bin upgrade so that people can, you know, stop throwing their trash all over my store. Alright, we've got plenty of petrol. Might need some more snacks, and we might need some more. Oops, get some of those. Get some more of those. Get some of those. Those and some of those. One. Like, you know when you're about to sneeze and you don't sneeze? That's what happened just then. So rude. Oh, what's this? Sky map. So, alright. And we don't have any aquariums yet. Yeah, delivery of goods. Come in here. Grab our goods. Nope, plenty on those shelves. I'm on holiday until Monday, and then I go back to work on Tuesday. So, nice long staycation. Lord knows I need it. Oops. Alright. So I guess I'm just using the holiday to figure out, you know, How do I feel about streaming? How much streaming do I want to do? I'm thinking once the holidays are over, it might be every second day. Um, I'm thinking maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday might be the way to go. But we'll see what happens. I wonder if I've got time to do some fishing. Let's go down to the lake. Oh, let's catch some fish. Hey, Selena. Ooh, angel, anglerfish. Oops. We're having some great fun with UFOs, and apparently there's ghosts. Pharaoh. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Gotcha. Some of the fish are weird. But on the plus side, you get the right fish and you get a lot of money. Sargasso? Yes, Avalon. We have furry trout. I don't even know anymore. I mean, we have a turtle that looks like E.T. for crying out loud. Let me... Like, look at him. E-Turtle. Like, ridiculous. I love this game. Like, everyone who's got a PC should play this game. Yeah, I agree, Selena. And, I don't blame Marge for not liking it at all. But look, we've done a bit of fishing. This guy with his big knife. I mean, who doesn't like customers coming into the store with a huge knife? Oh boy. Wonder if he's found Bigfoot yet. Say, have you personally noticed any suspiciously large footprints in the area? Oh, okay, right, we just straight into it. No, but I haven't been in these parts for very long, and I try not to stray too far from the gas station. Why? Yesterday I seem to have picked up trail, but it cut off at the highway not far from here. Oh boy. Are you saying you saw the footprints? So it's not a fabrication after all? It's hard to say. There's too much conflicting information about Bigfoot, including that they are capable of hypnosis and are from some other dimension altogether. We were just talking to the cop about potentially being living on a rift between this world and the next. Well, many things around here would fit that description. Well, that's what I'm starting to realise. Yeah, this is... I've stopped wondering whether this game is secretly a horror game or not. And instead, I'm just like, this game is awesome. All right, we need 2.4. All right, remove that. Put the cap back on. Like, the story in this game, that is tailgating. Where is the cops when you need them? Seriously. Never mind about Bigfoot. Let's talk about road safety. 2, 3, 4. Awesome. I swear this game is becoming. I mean, I know we've got one police officer, and I even worry about them, to be honest. Someone just paid $10 to use the toilet. Righto. Oh, I've got to hoof it all the way to the repair shop. And remove the cap. Place that. Required air pressure 2.4. I am very, very proud of the fact that IRL, I know how to change a tyre, and I can pump up my own tyres. So that's my humble brag for the day. I know how to adult. Just when I think of saying thank you, come again, and they just go and drop a half-eaten apple. Oh, I have not been paying attention to how much petrol we have. Motor fuel, 100 litres. We are making bank at the moment. Let's go get our petrol. How pretty are the sunsets in this game? Unfortunately, I can't actually go and look at them because customers keep. You want to buy the whole shop? Oh, gorgeous. This game is gorgeous. Well, let's upgrade the auto repair shop. Alright, we've got all of those. How do we... Anyway. We need to order some gum. Oh, no, we don't have enough storage. Huh. Alright then. I'll get rid of that one. Let's go to our goods delivery first. Yep, it's night time. Let's go outside and see if we can find some more Dianas. I don't think we'll find anything in this direction. And hello to your kitty cat, Selena. Shani was here earlier. She's actually sitting on the bed now. I think she's forgotten what she's doing. Which is okay, I completely forget what I'm doing most of the time too. Oh, we can catch fish here. Doppel. Okay. That looks relatively normal compared to what we've been seeing. Oh my gosh. This game, like the fishing, the customers, the night sky. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. That one just looks ridiculous. I love it. Gotcha. Like, what is going on in these lakes? Seriously. Like, is this pollution or... I'll be back 1 second. Go on, out you go. Sorry, Shani was yelling at me. We all know how cats love to yell. Okay, we've caught plenty of fish. Actually, I wonder if we can go down to the tyre landfill. Yes, there's fishing to be had here too. Yeah, no, we don't need promotion, thank you. Skeleton fish. That looks relatively normal. Relatively, it is rather skeletal. Oh, we've caught all the UFO fish. Nice. Gotcha. And one more for good luck. Gotcha. Oh, we've got to change oil now too. Lovely. Let's see if we've got anything else alien nearby. No. We've got plenty of petrol. Alright. Drive safely, Avalon. Get to work in one piece. That's the main thing. No more fishing for the time being. We're gonna get hard to work. Take these slippers off. It's starting to get a little bit warm in here. I had the heater on before, so. That's right, I was going to restock the gum. Oops, that's a bit better. That looks like a normal person. Who has bought an awful lot. 1, 2, 3, 57. I wonder if we have to pay processing fees. Let me sort these people out first. We sure are getting popular around here. I have to order some more petrol. Oops, that one. Goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. All right, making bank. Let's receive the petrol. Let's fill up. What we're doing here. Ah, this guy again. Ho-hum. Order another 100 litres of petrol. How's your research going? I'm waiting, miss. I'm so excited. Waiting? What for? When Cloven Peak has accumulated enough energy to activate the next phase. What is this next phase? I hope we'll see it soon. All right then. I mean, I didn't know that mountains could have phases. One, two, three. Alright, let's stock these shelves, because I've kind of not been doing that. No. Alright. How about here? Alright. That's that taken care of. Alright. That's all taken care of. How am I going? What was that? You guys saw that red light, right? You guys... What was that? Did Barry see it? You saw that, didn't you, Barry? Barry did not see it. I'm sure there is a perfectly logical and reasonable explanation. Logical and reasonable. Whoa. What is going on? Whoa, that's weird. I should tell Mr. Glass about it. But the northern lights are now on the mountain. What the... What is it? I'm sure it's harmless. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure nothing bad's going to happen. We're just going to go to sleep. Although you can see where... I like that attention to detail. You can see where it's on the mountain. Oh, let's go to the repair shop. Oh, what's happened? What happened there? Bit of a judder happened. Alright, let's remove the cap. Let's replace that. And we need 2.3. Alrighty, let's remove that. Let's put the cap back on. And let's add some oil. So remove the cap. Up to... Ooh! Ooh! Okay. So we've got to be careful changing oil. We don't want to overfill people's oil. And back on. And then we haul ass all the way back to, while you're here, oh, well, did you figure out that hatch? Not yet. I just heard some rumours from the old colleagues. This might potentially be connected. What kind of rumours? Did you see the flares on the other shore? I asked around, and of course, no one is saying anything directly, but it looks like they are trying to catch someone. They? The ones who work in Area 23. Looks like someone escaped, and they have used this very tunnel. Great, awesome. So we've got escaped prisoners just coming through my petrol station. I feel so safe right now. Is that someone dangerous? I'm afraid they wouldn't have shared information like that with me, even when I worked there. Oh, frog in the throat, excuse me. I'm just telling you what I heard. Thank you. Yikes. Sorry, chat, 1 second. Oh, so much easier to look away and cough when I'm not using the headset microphone. Oh, let's go pump some petrol. Let's turn the check out. One of those. Four. Someone wants petrol. And I only want some more. Oh boy, oh boy. Out. Run all the way to the repair shop. Grab that on the way. Alright. Remove the cap. Place the pump. 2.5 exactly. Put the cap back on. And then remove the cap. And put on the cap. And then there's a bit of busy work in this game, not gonna lie. And a lot of going backwards and forth. see what we can put out. Well, okay, is that... Let's just go down the random hatch that's in... I'm sure this is fine. We arrived at the site, and the duty officer who oversaw the base while it was mothballed gave me a tour. An exotic character, I must say. One of the last of the indigenous people. He introduced himself as Red Elk. I consider myself an expert in local folklore, but I'm sure he could regale me with a few tales I haven't heard yet. As for the base itself, well, that probably requires further reflection. For now, I'll just say that my first impression was one of disappointment. Why are we even down here in the middle of the night? Why am I doing this? Why? Oh, look, another voice recorder. 2 whole months of monitoring and nothing. Cobalt disappearances never reoccurred, but what was the cause? And why do all the incidents reported by eyewitnesses occur in precisely those remaining patches of land that are not under surveillance? Even if we assume a conspiracy among all these eyewitnesses, which is utter nonsense given their very primitive background, they couldn't have accurately identified all our blind spots. If I don't get an answer to this question, the project will be shut down, with the conclusion that all we needed to do was install more modern surveillance systems in the mines, which we've already done. No, I can't leave here empty-handed. 1 second. Shaney wants to come back in. Come on, hurry up. Cats, am I right? All right. Day 20. 0 activity throughout the entire monitored area, and not a single case of missing cobalt or vanished veins. Last night I allowed myself to utter a curse about this, and Red Elk, who as usual was with me in the monitoring room, suffering from insomnia, suggested that maybe it knew we were watching. Why do these words haunt me so? It. $85 over $250. What does this even mean? All right. This is not a horror game. All right. Let's just put some stuff on the shelves. All right, we're out of. Let's go over. All right. Let's see what I have. Gum. Let's see if we can order some more car foods. We've got plenty of drinks. Oh, need some more of those drinks. And plenty of snacks. You guys see it, right? That beam of light that's just going up and down. Like a searchlight. Actually, there's a lot of them. What are they searching for? Let's just go to bed and everything will be okay. You know, Selena, I feel sort of uneasy, restless. I should go get some fresh air. No, you should not go and get some fresh air. You should just go straight back to bed. Like, we do not need to be going outside this time of night. What is dust particles? What is... That's not snow. That is not... Like, I've never seen snow in my life, and I'm pretty sure that's not snow. It's just particles. Nope, can't go back inside. Fair dinkum. There is a zombie. There is a zombie. What is it? What is it? Full tank or partial? Well, that was a little... That was not just a little creepy. That was a lot creepy. Yes, this is a horror game. This is not cozy. I... Like, full credit to the developers of this game. They have managed to create a cozy horror. Oh my goodness. Like, that's going to be seen for... And like I said earlier, I foolishly have been watching Sonic creepypasta stuff. Probably not the smartest idea to be doing that at night before playing a game like this. Okay, let's quickly head to the repair shop. Good lord, we have a busy shop. Alright, shift, place, 2.4. Wait, is there still someone? Oh, well, let's add some oil. Pop the cap back on. 2.4. That's taken care of. Pump some petrol. Completely forget about the zombie. One of those, two of those, one of those, two of those. People leaving a mess all over my store. 1, 2, 3. This game is insane. I think we're going for fuel too. We'll have to order some more after this. Although why people can't pump their own petrol is beyond me. I don't know if that's just an Australian thing or not, because we pump our own petrol no problem. One, two, clean that all up later. Okay, no more customers. I can finally clean this mess up. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a help desk person, so I know what people are like, but boy. Order some of that. And I don't have much in storage, so I'll order that. Here, that. Hey again, Avalon. Hopefully work is being nice to you. I mean, you're lucky that you came back from when you did. You missed the zombie. Alrighty. Let's pop some of those on there. Alright, we've got some stuff on that shelf. Okay, plenty of drinks, plenty of gum. What have we got in the way of snacks? Okay, we might need some more snacks. What have we got here? Some of those, some of those. What are some of that? Can't do anything there. Searchlights are still going. Let's just hope whoever they're looking for is not dangerous. I think we've had enough danger for the time being. Let's remove that. Pop some of those in there. Excellent. Now, hopefully nothing weird happens tonight. Whew. It's okay, Selena. It's okay. For now. Rush over to the repair shop. Yes, at least it's not night time. Back on. Alright, we've changed some oil. Let's pump some more petrol. Now we just need to inflate some tyres. Watch as customers buy out the whole shop. Go inside, take care of the customer. Who thankfully is using the card. Order some petrol because every man and his dog is here. Should have waited, but because I'm just going to have to order some more. But oh, hopefully we can knock out the repair, the inflate tyres. Oh no, it's another add oil. Need to remember to press buttons in correct order. dropping rubbish. Oh, getting low on petrol. That's okay. No more customers today. Good. Because they're very messy. Order some petrol. How are we going? I'm just going to order some of everything. Those shelves are all good. That'll keep us going for tomorrow. So much management. Let's come in here. Grab some drinks. Some of those. Alright, that's a good variety of everything. Let's just go to bed. Yeah, Avalon, watching Chugs or Crunkle or Sharp stream and listening to some of the Americanisms that you guys have. Yeah, it takes me a second to register as well. That makes language fun. It's interesting to think that we all technically speak English, but there's still a language barrier. Well, let's take care of this customer first, and then we'll head over to the repair shop. That. All right, that's taken care of. Take care of this quickly. That's taken care of. All right, so do that and that, and we want 2.3. Good. And now remove the cap and put in the oil. Put the cap back on. Oh, there's still another person here. And they just need the tire done. 2.3. Ooh. Put that back on and put that back on. Club soda and Coke. Soft drink. Yeah, we just say fizz here. Or lemonade. Lemonade covers a lot of drinks here in Australia. Soft drink, fizzy drink. Not so awesome as the Nestle. But then again, in Australia, we've got the eternal discussion between certain states, with like, say, potato cakes and potato scallops, and whether it's a palmy or a palmer. Um, yeah, there are actual arguments had in Australia about some of these words. Like even in Australia, um, so I sort of grew up all over Australia, up until I was about 9 years old. And so when I started school in South Australia. And in South Australia, they had a pre-year one called reception. Um, yeah. So I started my schooling in South Australia where they had reception, but then we moved to New South Wales where it was called preschool. And then after that, we moved to Queensland where they, up until, like, I'd been out of school for years when they finally brought in preschool. So that's it's kind of weird that different states have different schooling, but it's interesting too because, like, when I was going to school, high school in Queensland, a lot of the kids were like, "Kez, you've got a really strong Australian accent," and I'm like, I don't know. Is it because all the time I spent in New South Wales, which, to be fair, wasn't all that long. Um, Comparative, I spent longer in South Australia. Um, but yeah, I mean, half the time I listen to myself speak, and then I listen to, say, Crunkle or Sharp or Chug speak, and it's like, do I really have that strong of an accent? Oh, how many more levels are there? There's only 4 levels. Okay. You know what? Off to bed. Oh my goodness, is that how long I've been streaming? Time flies when you're having fun. All right. I know I'm playing with fire here because we could run out of petrol at any second, but let's do it. Let's see what it looks like now. Oh, nice. I probably should buy some more shelves, but that feels like a later project. Ah, Marge is here. Oh wait, I can quote. So I'm in Queensland at the moment, Avalon. Which is like the northeastern part of Australia, or as we like to call it, Australia's Florida. Hello, Marge. Hello, Logan. So, what exactly is the thing in the lake? Oh, I wish I knew, my dear. But my Logan's ship was sunk by something very large. Hang on. I thought the tank was Logan. Logan, was that your... Yes, he worked as a diver on that ship. They were going to measure the depth of the lake, but something pulled the ship to the bottom. All that remains of Logan is this scuba tank, which holds his last breath. I sometimes open it up a bit, just for a little while, to hear his whisper. That's the only way I can talk to him. I don't think there is much left. The same goes for me, though. I'm very sorry to hear that. But you said he protects you from the lake? How exactly? I don't know, but since the lake hasn't been able to reach me yet, that means it's working. Bye, Marge. Wait, so I can... Oh, okay. So I can... I can just close up the shop and... That's interesting. Let's go order some petrol. So we call it Florida. Um, I'm pretty sure it's political, or we tend to have a lot of we call them cookers down here. They call themselves sovereign citizens. They're they're the kind of people who don't think the rules apply to them. They're they're a special breed, shall we say? Um, why is her text backwards? What? Okay. I mean, I'm going to add the oil, but um, why was the? Okay, look, I'm not going to judge. Okay, if people want to speak backwards, people can speak backwards. We do not judge here. This is a very non-judgmental stream. Oh well. Wait, you guys are seeing that, right? There's a yes. Nessie is on balloon. Oh, good lord! What is this game? I love it. is awesome. Like, why is everyone needs to be playing this game? Seriously. Like, oh, we gotta go pick up our fuel. Oh my god. The look on Chug's face. It's a shame Crunkle doesn't have a PC, because can you imagine? Oh, oh my giddy aunt. Oh, crikey mother of God. This isn't a game, this is an experience. Oh, well, I'm glad I can be soothing to your cat. Even if I am slightly freaking out over... Oops. Do I have anything? No. Alright. Plenty on that shelf. Okay. Awesome. Oh, I'm glad I can help your cat's anxiety a bit. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that, but... Right, let's do one last wander around, because unfortunately it's it's nearly 10 o'clock here, so I'll need to start getting ready for bed and stuff. So, but oh my gosh, every time I play this game, seriously, like wait, there's a car wash I can. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 14-hour time difference, Avalon. It's gotten so that I can basically now calculate the difference like that. I've watched so many of Chug's streams. So we can say to Chugs, congratulations, Chugs, you've improved Kez's math skills. I'm sure he'll love that. No, no more Dianas. What has this stream, what has this game been? As much as I don't want to... Let's just have a quick look and see if we can do some upgrades. So the car wash is 1,000. Upgrade the parking lot. The restroom. $750 for a toilet, please. Let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade that. Oh, we can get a cleaner bot too. Excellent. How much petrol? Yeah, we got plenty of petrol. So let's upgrade the car park as well. So that will hopefully unlock some more decorations. They are watching Lamb. What have we got? Way of alien stuff here. Alien homeworld. That's awesome. Anyway, let's save and go to bed. Whoa. Shiny, come here. Look who we've got. Look who's come to say goodbye to everyone. Hey, look. Okay. Goodbye. It's time Kezzy went to bed. They need to get their sleep. Okay. So I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out with me tonight. Always appreciative of people coming out and having a chat and playing whatever this is. um, so let's have a look and see who we can raid. Goals, let's see what we've got in the way of raiding tonight. Oh, we've got Nerd of Australia playing Silk Song. Looks good. So again, just thank you everyone for hanging around with me and chilling out. And hopefully I will see you guys soon. Love, love you, precious gemstones.